These shimmers are stunning. I mean, they are really beautiful. I need to get a synonym for stunning, because in every video I'm like, everything is stunning. Hi guys, welcome. If you want to see how I got this look, keep watching. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I'm going to talk to you about my love-hate relationship with this palette right here. Pat McGrath Celestial Odyssey Mothership Mega Palette. Really, I'm going to keep it mostly positive because who doesn't need positivity in their life? So most of it's going to be positive. I am going to give a little synopsis of the things that I wish were a little bit different, and then I'm going to wrap it up in a beautiful bow with more positivity and leave it on a good note. I'm also going to do a makeup look with it. So without further ado, let's talk about the positives of this palette and why I do love it. So it's got great packaging. It's sturdy. It's like a cardboard, and then it's got a magnetic closure, which I really like. I like the magnetic closures. Let's open it up and look at her because she is aesthetically beautiful looking. I know on my little iPhone it might not be doing it justice, but it is, the color story, gorgeous. The unique thing about Pat McGrath's formula is that these shimmers can go in the crease and they can blend beautifully. You can even use them as a transition color if you wanted to. So they're very buttery, they're very workable, they're easy to blend with a brush. You don't have to work too hard. That's the beauty of her formula. Some of these in here, like this particular color right here, this one, I'm not even sure the name of it. That was one of my things is that I'll talk about in a minute that I wish was different, was how they labeled the names. But anyways, I'll get to that later. But this one right here is more of like a topper. And when you swatch it, you can feel that it is a little bit of a different texture than some of these other ones. So let me swatch a little bit or a couple of these for you so you kind of get a general idea of what I'm talking about. Oh, just so beautiful. And it's swatched like butter. Beautiful. Like butter. This one, be careful. It's a pressed glitter. So do you see how much is on my finger? And I went in with the slightest of touches. Took me a little bit to blend that out because of how much product came up, but honestly, beautiful, stunning color. Beautiful color. Woo! Nice. Do you see how beautiful? One swatch and that was it. Let's try one more for fun. Let's go with this. Let's go with this guy right here. Huh. Pigment. Pigment is there. So more positives. Obviously you see the pigment. You see the beauty of these shimmers. The quality is her quality, which is top notch, aesthetically pleasing to the eye. It does have 18 colors in here, 4 mattes. The rest are some of these like pressed glitters right here, and then the others are shimmery shades, maybe soft glitters you could call them, that are real buttery and smooth. Overall, the palette is lovely. I really, really, really like this palette, and I'm glad that I bought it. It did retail for $78. I think I got a discount because I did buy it on Black Friday, so I want to say I paid $58 for it. And honestly, I'm not sure if this palette is still available. If it is, I'm going to link it below. I'll link Pat McGrath's website in the description box below regardless if it's available or not, just so you can have quick access to the website if you want to. But okay, so a few things that I wish were a little bit different. There's only 4 mattes in here, and I'm glad that there's some mattes in here. I'm really thankful for that. But there's only 4 mattes. This one, this one, this one, and this one. Now, I don't mind that. I don't mind there being very little matte colors and a lot of shimmer. I do love a palette that sparkles and shines and offers a lot of shimmer. I do love that about this palette. However, these particular mattes are so similar in shade range. I wish they were a little bit more diverse. So you got the brown, and then you got a brown. You've got a pink, and then you got kind of another pinkish, kind of. Again, nothing really wrong with that. I just wish that maybe there was just a little bit more color range with that. And another thing about these mattes is they're a little difficult to work with. And I know this sounds contradictory to what I said earlier about Pat McGrath's formula being top-notch, and even in this palette it's top-notch, but it's kind of hard to explain. The quality is there, however, they're so heavily pigmented that you have to go in with the slightest of color, and then build and build and build and build and build. Because if you go in even with a medium hand, it might be too much. And I'm extremely heavy-handed, so when I first dug into this palette, I go in like I normally do, and I put it on my eyes, and I was like, whoa. And I swear I felt like I was blending for 15 minutes trying to fix the eye look. And it was this color right here. This one, this dark brown. So it was hard. That particular pigment was hard for me to, but I figured it out, and it ended up being a really nice look. So I've just learned to go in with a real soft hand, a very soft hand, and just keep blending and keep blending and keep blending. So those are just minor little things that I wish were different. Another thing that I wish was different is, I don't know if you can, okay, so you can see the names. And I'm thankful. Oh, that's another thing. I'll tell you in a minute. I am thankful that they put the names on the back here. I like that. I wish they were on the actual palette itself, but not necessary, okay? Not a deal breaker whatsoever. However, I wish that they were placed in a different spot. So let me show you. If I look at the palette like this, and I'm putting makeup on, I want to be able to see the color that I'm working on. So let's say, for example, this one right here. If I look up, I'll show you. They're upside down. Do you see? Did you notice that? When I close this palette, if I'm not sure like what this color is, I would like to look up, and I want to see that color right here. But no, I have to close it, completely flip it over, and then look. Or if I look at it upside, up top here, it's upside down. When I'm looking at it, it's upside down. I have to literally turn the palette over like this and then look. That's just a minor complaint with this palette. Let's bring it back positive. Let's wrap this up in a pretty little bow. This palette is gorgeous. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. I just don't know what else to say. It's just so beautiful. I'm just so drawn to these shimmers and these sparklies and these shinies, and it's just a really pretty palette. Color story is beautiful. Packaging is great. I'm really, really glad that I purchased this palette. I am really glad that I have it in my collection. It's like I like having it around. I feel comfortable with this around. It makes me feel good, and I like to have it. And when I do pull it out like today, and I'm going to do a look for you, it's going to look really, really pretty. I wanted to mention one little thing. Right now, Pat McGrath's website has this on sale for 14 bucks. This is Ecstasy Sublime Eyeshadow Palette. It is Pat McGrath quality for $14. You guys, $14. At the filming of this video, it's $14. I checked it this morning. I'll put it in the link. I'll put the description, the link, and I'm pretty sure it's free shipping. That's another thing I like about Pat McGrath. You don't pay shipping. Now, I know that they've jacked up the price a little bit on their makeup, probably, but that's okay. Trick me. Trick me. Okay? I don't mind. Let me believe that I'm paying free shipping, because how many times do you go, you put everything in your cart, and then you're like, you need $15 more for free shipping, and you're like, oh. Or you see it on the website, it's like $60 for free shipping. You're like, oh man, I don't know if I'm going to get that much. So I like how Pat McGrath does it. It's all right. I know I'm still paying for it, but in my head, when I see that free shipping, I'm like, yes, absolutely. So double check though. I don't know if free shipping is just something that they always do, or if it was around holiday time, but take that with a grain of salt. They can change it at any time. So if you go back and you say, oh no, they're shipping, please don't jump on me. But let me swatch some of these for you, okay? Because this is really pretty. You can do an entire eye look with this palette. Yes, all shimmers. Because Pat McGrath's, one of the unique things about the formula is that they are so buttery and smooth that you can put them right in that crease and you can just go to town and it looks stunning and look beautiful. All right. Let's do some swatches. Butter. Butter, butter. Oh, gosh, gorgeous. Maybe I'll do this color right here. You guys, this color. Oh, let me do it over here. Oh my gosh, isn't that just beautiful? Look at how it glistens. It's so pretty. All right, this one right here. Let's put it over here. Ooh, she's a beauty, huh? All right, and then this, oh, look at that red, that deep, deep red. Oh, let's do a little more. Did I just mess up? I did. You guys saw that. I dipped in this. All right, let's go back into this red again, okay? I don't edit out my mess ups, so I messed up. We all need a good laugh every once in a while. All right, there we go. Ooh, look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, look at that. That shift of, oh my gosh. In different lighting, you can really see that red poking through. Isn't that pretty? Wonderful quality palettes. You get a chance to test out her quality and not really pay the price for it. So go get it, 14 bucks. The only thing is there's no mattes in this. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. The quality is so good. You put a whole eye look. I'll put a picture maybe here or maybe here. I did a look with this yesterday. So I'll try to maybe do a video with just this palette, and you'll see how pretty it is. All right, so without further ado, let's get into an eye look. And you know what? I think, oh, you know, I wanted to show you this. So I like a cardboard packaging, but the problem is that I left it on my counter, and someone who I won't name, husband, got the counter wet, and I didn't know, and so it was sitting in water, so that happened. The product itself is fine, but anyways, it's just more of an annoyance. I could probably just glue it down. But anyways, all right, so I'm feeling brown today. I'm feeling these brown right here. So that's what I'm going to go into. So I'm just going to take a fluffy brush. I'm first going to go into here and apply that. And I'm touching my eye so lightly with this because I know how pigmented it is. And I'm trying not to mess it up. Whoa, it's super pigmented. I'm barely touching, you guys. Look at all that color that I'm barely touching. And I barely even put any on the brush. Now I'm going to go in with the darker shade in the crease. Okay, I'm just going to stop for a second and show you guys how pigmented that is. I barely touch my brush. And it's taken me a while to kind of blend it out. I mean, barely. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with just a fluffy brush. I'm going to try to blend it out a little bit and shear it out a little bit. It is so super pigmented and I feel like I'm just working and I'm working and I'm working and I'm working and I'm working. Okay, I feel like I had to work so hard with those brown mats that it's almost more trouble than what it's worth. But the payoff is these shimmers are so gorgeous that I'm willing to deal with the little bit of tough time that I have blending out these matte shades. Now, and maybe I'm doing something wrong. If you have this palette and you figured out a secret, please let me know. I am open. If you can enlighten me on a different way or a better path, please do. Because like I said, I really love this palette. I just feel like I have to work so hard with these, getting these blended that, all right, I think that's the best that it's going to be. We're going with it. All right, so now I'm going to take a flat brush and I'm going to use some mixing medium. This is by MAC and you can see it's very well used. This mixing medium, oopsie, threw it across the room. This mixing medium, I put about that much. You see it right here? Put about that much. And I'll put my glitter in it. And it keeps your glitter in place. It keeps it from transferring from your lid to your inner crease, to your hood, and all the way up into your brow bone. So it just keeps your glitters in place, keeps them nice and neat, keeps them really pretty, keeps them from creasing and all that good stuff. It gives them more vibrancy. Not that this palette needs that, but all right. What beautiful shimmer. What beautiful color can we go in? This is the best part. This is the exciting part where you get to really doll up your look. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. It's beautiful. I just had to gush for a minute. All that color, it's so beautiful. Okay, next, what are we gonna do next? I'm gonna use the same brush. I'm just gonna go in on the other side. See what happens. If some of these colors mix, it's okay. All right, let's go in there and clean it up a little bit. But I just wanted to show you the beauty of these shimmery colors. Are they not just so beautiful? They are. They're beautiful. Oh, who? I'm a sucker for the glitter. I can't help it. I'm a sucker for it. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go off camera. I'm going to do some mascara. I'm gonna do some liner. I'm gonna just gonna finish it up, and then I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I'm back, and here is the final look. Actually, before the final look, I want to do one more little thing before I say goodbye. I want to put this color right here in the inner corner. Really pretty. Very, very beautiful palette. So there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.